In the heart of Grozny, a city shaped by both struggle and strength, lived a young man whose songs captured the essence of his community. But who is this mysterious man? This is the story of Timur Mutsurayev.
Timur Mutsuraev was born in Grozny, Chechen ASSR in 1976. Growing up in this turbulent region, he found solace and purpose in martial arts, particularly karate, where he excelled and even became the champion of the Chechen ASSR in 1991. His involvement in the Chechen Wars under the command of Ruslan Galiaev shaped his worldview and influenced his music.
Запомнил его угрюмым, я запомнил его здоровым и крепким, но то обстоятельство, что он пришел раненым, он был ранен в ногу, он прихрамывал, но был очень злой. Смотрел глазами на меня так, что готов меня разорвать. Гилаев сам себя называл ангелом смерти. И говорит, я ангел смерти, тот, который уничтожит всех тех, кто пришел на землю Чечни.
Mutsuraev's experiences during this period deeply informed his compositions.
На бирже купили 500 рублей стоит. Иншаллах отдали, черт с ним, будем жить.
Many of which express support for Chechen independence and reflect on the toll of conflict. Following the end of the Second Chechen War in 2000, Mutsuraev left Chechnya seeking refuge in Azerbaijan and Turkey. His nomadic lifestyle led him to Ukraine, where he spent time between 2000 and 2008. Despite his travels, Mutsuraev remained deeply connected to his Chechen roots, infusing his music with the pain and resilience of his people. His legacy as a talented musician and advocate for Chechen independence endures. Chapter 3. Biography. Timur Mutsuraev's journey is one marked by resilience, passion, and a deep connection to his homeland of Chechnya. Born in Grozny in 1976, he grew up amidst the turmoil of the region, finding refuge in martial arts and sports. As a young man, Mutsuraev excelled in karate. However, his path took a dramatic turn with the outbreak of the Chechen Wars. His experiences on the battlefield would shape his music and worldview for years to come. Drawing inspiration from the struggles and sacrifices he witnessed, Mutsuraev began to channel his emotions into songwriting, using music as a means to express the pain and resilience of his people. Despite the challenges posed by war, Mutsuraev's artistic journey continued to evolve. His music became a voice for those affected by the conflict, resonating with audiences both in Chechnya and beyond. Timur Mutsuraev's music career is a testament to the power of art to transcend boundaries and give voice to the voiceless. From his debut album to his most controversial compositions, each song tells a story of struggle, resilience, and the quest for freedom. Welcome to Hell, 1995. Mutsuraev's debut album, Welcome to Hell, released in 1995, marked the beginning of his musical journey. Recorded at the young age of 19, the album's title and its eponymous song served as a poignant commentary on the devastating impact of war on his homeland. Inspired by the chaos and destruction of the Chechen Wars, Mutsuraev's raw lyrics and haunting melodies resonated with listeners, capturing the pain and despair of those caught in the crossfire. Galiski Special Forces, 1996. Following the success of his debut, Mutsuraev released his second album, Galiski Special Forces, in 1996. Written during his service in the Boers Battalion under the command of Ruslan Galiaev, the album delved deeper into the horrors of war and the toll it took on those who fought. Many of the songs on the album were dedicated to fallen comrades, including the poignant tribute to his deceased friend Aslan Yakyaev in the song Sergeant Yurt. Despite the somber subject matter, Mutsuraev's music served as a source of solace and inspiration for those who had experienced loss and hardship. Paradise Under the Shadow of Sabres, 1997. In 1997, Mutsuraev released Paradise Under the Shadow of Sabres, an album that further cemented his reputation as a powerful voice for the Chechen people. The album's standout track, Mom, Take Me Out of Chechnya, struck a chord with audiences across Russia. Despite attempts by the federal command to suppress his music, Mutsuraev's songs continued to resonate with listeners, earning him a dedicated following both at home and abroad. Jerusalem, 1998. Perhaps Mutsuraev's most controversial work, Jerusalem, released in 1998, sparked heated debate and attracted the attention of authorities. The album, dedicated to the war in the Holy Land, explored themes of life, love, and anti-Israel sentiment. The title track, featured in the film War by director Alexei Balabanov, drew criticism for its perceived anti-Israel stance and calls for the conquest of Jerusalem. Despite the controversy, Jerusalem remains one of Mutsuraev's most enduring and impactful compositions, challenging listeners to confront uncomfortable truths about the nature of conflict and oppression. But it is perhaps the song's perceived anti-Israel stance that ignited the most controversy. Despite these challenges, Mutsuraev remained steadfast in his commitment to artistic expression, refusing to shy away from difficult topics or bow to external pressure. Inshaallah, The Gardens Are Waiting for Us, 2001. Mutsuraev's final album, Inshaallah, The Gardens Are Waiting for Us, released in 2001, marked a departure from the overtly political themes of his earlier work. The song Our Sisters, dedicated to Kava Barayeva, a young woman who sacrificed her life for her beliefs, captured the essence of Mutsuraev's message, a call for peace, unity, and hope in the face of adversity. Chapter 5. Russian Bands. Timur Mutsuraev's music has not been without controversy, particularly in the eyes of the Russian government. Despite his popularity among certain segments of the population, many of his songs have been targeted by authorities, leading to bans and legal actions. The case of Mutsuraev's songs being labeled as extremist material reached the Galiski City Court of the Kemerovo region in December 2008, although the final decision to ban 20 songs was not made until April 14, 2010. The process reflected the government's efforts to control the dissemination of Mutsuraev's music. It is estimated that the prosecutor's office sought to ban approximately 100 songs, highlighting the extent of the perceived threat posed by Mutsuraev's work. Despite these bans, many of Mutsuraev's songs remain accessible to listeners, both within Russia and abroad. However, sharing or distributing songs included in the federal list of extremist materials can result in administrative consequences, as demonstrated by the case of an individual fined for posting the song Chechens on a social media platform. Interestingly, not all of Mutsuraev's songs have drawn the ire of Russian authorities. While certain compositions have been deemed extremist, others have been performed publicly by other artists without facing similar repercussions. In recent years, additional compositions by Mutsuraev have been added to the list of extremist materials, further restricting the dissemination of his music within Russia. Chapter 6. Conclusion. Born into a region plagued by conflict,
Алик, давай, может быть, как-нибудь, пока не поздно, отведите ребят, Алик, не делайте это, не надо. В любом случае, Алик, пойми, и ты погибнешь, и я погибну. Что с этого толку будет? Сам правильно пойми, кто от этого выиграет? Мы же от этого с тобой не выиграем, понимаешь? Если я тебя увижу в бою, понимаешь, что ты отлично, не отлично, уже я тебя сидеть не буду так же, как и ты меня, понимаешь? Ты лучше ко мне как гость приедь, Алик. Отводи ребят, не надо. Пожалей их матерей, пожалей их самих. Отводи ребят, Алик, дай команду. Ну я не такой большой начальник, давай. выбора не имею. У меня есть приказ, и я его выполню в любом случае. Кстати, прекратите, блядь, 11.
Mutsurayev found his voice as a singer-songwriter, channeling his experiences and emotions into powerful compositions that resonated with audiences far beyond the borders of Chechnya. Through his music, Mutsurayev captured the pain, loss, and hope of a people caught in the turmoil of war. From his debut album, Welcome to Hell, to the controversial Jerusalem, his song served as a poignant commentary on the human cost of conflict and the quest for freedom and justice. Despite facing bans and legal challenges from the Russian government, Mutsurayev's music continued to inspire and uplift listeners, both within Russia and around the world. His unwavering commitment to his beliefs and his unapologetic stance in the face of censorship earned him admiration and respect from fans and fellow artists alike. Today, Mutsurayev's legacy lives on, his songs serving as a reminder of the struggles and triumphs of the Chechen people. While his music may have been silenced in some quarters, its message of resilience and resistance endures, a beacon of hope for those who continue to fight for justice and freedom. In the end, Timur Mutsuraev's story is not just about the man himself, but about the power of music to transcend barriers, unite communities, and inspire change. As long as his songs are sung and his message is heard, his legacy will continue to resonate. For in the face of adversity, his music serves as a light, guiding us through the darkness and reminding us that even in our darkest moments, we are never truly alone.